Welcome back to Mind Body Soul, where we delve into crucial topics related to health and well-being. Today, we're going to explore a pressing issue that affects countless individuals: the often underestimated consequences of getting just 5 hours of sleep per night. This is a situation many of us find ourselves in, and it's essential to comprehend the far-reaching effects it can have on our lives. Why do we need sleep? Before we delve into the myriad consequences, it's vital to understand why we need sleep in the first place. Sleep is a fundamental time when our bodies and minds undergo critical processes that are integral to our overall health and well-being. 1. Fatigue and daytime sleepiness. One of the most immediate and noticeable consequences of not getting enough sleep is the overwhelming feeling of fatigue and daytime sleepiness. This phenomenon can be especially perilous when it comes to activities such as driving. The risk of accidents increases significantly when you're operating a vehicle while struggling to stay awake. 2. Mood changes. Sleep deprivation often leads to significant mood changes. You might find yourself becoming increasingly irritable, agitated, and even susceptible to bouts of depression. It's not uncommon for the symptoms of sleep deprivation to be mistaken for other mood-related disorders. 3. Cognitive function, memory, focus, and concentration. Another critical area affected by inadequate sleep is cognitive function, encompassing memory, focus, and concentration. This impairment can prove detrimental to students trying to study, professionals needing to concentrate on their work, and creative individuals like writers or content creators who rely on mental acuity. 4. Behavioral changes. Research has unveiled that sleep deprivation can trigger behavioral changes. These can include an increased desire for alcohol, self-esteem issues, and even an elevated risk of suicidal thoughts and actions. The implications of these changes are undeniably concerning. 5. Sympathetic hyperactivity. Insufficient sleep often results in sympathetic hyperactivity, characterized by an overactive sympathetic nervous system. This, in turn, leads to heightened levels of adrenaline and cortisol, which can contribute to chronic stress, cardiovascular problems, and an increased risk of diabetes. 6. Immune system suppression. Cortisol, a hormone released in response to stress, becomes elevated due to poor sleep, which can lead to the suppression of the immune system. As a result, you become more vulnerable to infections and autoimmune conditions. 7. Impaired recovery. Sleep plays an indispensable role in the recovery process, whether it's recuperating from injuries, managing stress, or recovering from strenuous exercise. Without sufficient sleep, your body struggles to repair and adapt, rendering high-intensity exercise less effective and recovery more challenging. 8. Sleep apnea. Sleep apnea is a common sleep disorder where individuals experience recurring interruptions in their breathing during sleep, leading to a lack of oxygen. This condition can have severe and far-reaching consequences, including brain atrophy, an increased risk of cancer, cardiovascular issues, strokes, and diabetes. Tips for better sleep. Having explored the multitude of consequences associated with inadequate sleep, let's now discuss some practical tips to enhance the quality of your sleep. Keep your bedroom at a cool temperature, ideally between 60–68 degrees Fahrenheit, 15–20 degrees Celsius. Maintain optimal humidity levels in your bedroom, around 50%. Turn off electronic devices in your bedroom to minimize exposure to electromagnetic fields that can interfere with your sleep. Be mindful of your food intake, avoiding heavy meals close to bedtime. Ensure you incorporate an adequate amount of protein into your dinner, as it can positively impact sleep quality. Dim the lights as evening approaches to facilitate the natural production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating sleep-wake cycles. In conclusion, receiving only 5 hours of sleep per night can have a profound and lasting impact on your physical and mental health. Prioritizing sleep and adopting healthy sleep habits is paramount to ensure your overall well-being. That wraps up today's exploration of the consequences of inadequate sleep. If you found this information valuable, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others who may benefit from it. Thank you for joining us at Mind Body Soul, and we look forward to welcoming you back in our next informative episode. Always remember, a good night's sleep is the cornerstone of a healthier, more vibrant life.